Yo, let's talk about the best blank t-shirts and the best transfers to use for your business. What's happening, everybody? Your boy Big Brando, and today we're talking all about the best transfers and the best blank t-shirts. Now, to answer this question really fast, the best is whatever you think the best is. That's probably not the answer you were looking for, but what you have to remember is when it comes to the best, it's all personal preference. It's all about what works for you. See, on this channel here, everything that I talk about is what works best for me. Doesn't mean it's the best in the industry. It doesn't mean it's the best all around. It doesn't mean it's the top of the top. All that means is this is what works for myself. This is what I've found to be profitable for myself. T-shirts I use, the transfers I use, the equipment I use, the marketing strategy I use, all of this is what works best for me. Me as a content creator is just sharing what works for myself. Doesn't mean this is the only way to run your business. It doesn't mean this is the only things you should be using. I'm just sharing my journey and the information that I acquired over the years. Now, the reason I'm making this video is because there's a lot of people that go out and want to use the same blank t-shirts that I use. And before they test anything out or check out any other companies, they're like, all right, this guy uses it. I'm going to use the same thing. I'm going to order 12 dozen of these t-shirts, and they get the t-shirts in and they're like, I hate these t-shirts. Or it doesn't even get to that point and they don't even get a chance to place the order because they don't like the customer service, or they don't like the pricing, or they don't like the turnaround time, or they don't like the color offerings. You don't have to like everything that I do. You don't have to use everything that I do. I share what I use and what works for myself to provide the information to you. If you wanted to try it out, cool. If you wanted to use it, cool. If you don't like it, cool. All I'm doing is providing the information. Now, this goes back years and years ago when I first got onto YouTube and I was talking about Pro Club t-shirts. Pro Club is a very popular blank t-shirt brand here in Los Angeles, California in general, but it's a staple blank t-shirt that can be found anywhere around here. Liquor stores, gas stations, swap meets, indoor swap meets, t-shirt warehouses, they got you covered. So my customers like Pro Club. They wear them blank. That's part of their wardrobe already. They know the size, the fit, the feel. They understand what Pro Club sizing is. They know what they're getting when they buy a Pro Club t-shirt. So when I was telling people that I print on Pro Club, it makes the sell easier on myself because that target audience loves that blank t-shirt. So I share that information on YouTube. People hear that and they're like, all right, I've never heard of Pro Club before. Let me order some Pro Clubs. They get them and they're like, man, this shirt's so heavy, or the collar's so tight, or the white doesn't really look like white. And they have all these issues with the t-shirt. Whose fault is that? Mine because I shared the information, or yours because you just went out and bought everything that you heard online? Just because something works for me and for my customers doesn't mean it's gonna work for you and your customers. You as the business owner have to do your own research. It's all trial and error. You got to figure out what works best for you. The only way you're going to figure that out is to test out a bunch of stuff. Not everything you touch is going to be a home run. Same thing goes for AS Color. None of these blank t-shirt brands pay me to talk about them. I'm just talking about the t-shirts that I find, that I use, that work for myself. And AS Color is no exception. You guys know I love the AS Color Classic t-shirt. I wear that t-shirt blank all the time. I think that's the most premium t-shirt you can buy, but that's just my opinion and that's my own personal preference. And then I found the block tee from AS Color and I started talking about that shirt because I like that shirt. I like the way it fits. It reminds me of the old 1701. You guys know I used to love the 1701. That's what works for me. So when I share the information, I'm just putting you guys up. I'm like, yo, this is what I found. This is what I'm planning on using. You guys could check it out if you wanted to. I got so many angry DMs and comments like, I tried to sign up for AS Color and I don't meet the threshold, or I don't want to have to spend X amount of dollars a month buying their blanks, or their blanks are so expensive. That's fine. But to say a company's whack, or it's trash, or it's no good because it doesn't fit your budget, or you don't fit the threshold to order from them, that makes that company whack? I don't understand that argument. And then people come back complaining to me like I'm the one that told them to go do that, or put the gun to their head like you need to order these blanks. No, I'm just sharing the information. I get this complaint about blank t-shirts and transfers all the time. If something doesn't work for you, it doesn't mean that the product is trash. All that means is it's not for you. The blank t-shirts I talk about don't work for you, then they don't work for you. It doesn't mean that the product is trash. It doesn't mean that that item is whack because you can't use it. All that means is it's not for you. Same exact thing goes for the transfers. You guys already know I talk about transfers that I use in my store, things that I press. I show myself pressing these transfers all the time. People go out and they order Supacolor Transfers. First thing I hear is the price sucks. If you can't lay the transfer down, now the transfer sucks. This company's trash, blah, blah, blah. Whenever I hear these complaints, I'm like, man, it has nothing to do with the actual transfer. It has everything to do with your application. If you can't lay that transfer down, then you can't lay it down. Most of your favorite transfers out there, I can't lay down. That's why I don't use them. Doesn't mean that that company's trash or that transfer's trash. It just means that I can't lay it down, so I'm not gonna use it. The next person might be able to lay that down perfectly fine, and it might meet their standards. So it's not that the transfer's trash, it's the operator's trash. The operator can't lay it down. I can't figure out the settings. So instead of people taking accountability and be like, damn, I can't lay this thing down, the first thing they do is they blame the company. They blame the transfer. That's not the case. If you can't afford something and it doesn't fit your budget, then it's not for you. Doesn't mean that that transfer or that company is trash because you can't afford it. And if you can't lay that transfer down, it doesn't mean that transfer is lame or whack or trash or whatever you want to call it. It just means you can't lay it down, so you can't use it. Why would you want to try to force yourself to use something that you can't lay down anyways? It's all trial and error. You need to try this stuff out, see if it works for you. And if it does, that's how you build your business. You don't build your business trying to mirror somebody else's business and force yourself to do something that just doesn't work for you. That makes absolutely no sense. You, the business owner, have to figure out what works for you, what makes sense to you, what fits your budget. Everybody's budget, everybody's situation is unique to them. If you can't afford certain blank t-shirts, then look for other options. If you can't lay down these transfers, then look for other options. But everybody's so quick to blame the company, the manufacturer, the content creator that they heard it from. That shit is so funny that nobody wants to take accountability for themselves. They'd rather blame everybody else around them because of how their life is going. We all have choices. We have the choice to pick and choose what we want to do for our business, how we want to run our business, what makes sense to us within our own business. We know what our budget is. We know what our financial struggles are. We know how to operate within those means. But at the end of the day, as the business owner, you have to take accountability for your own choices. Oh man, I can't tell you how many DMs I get when it comes to people buying DTG printers and DTF printers, and they're having the hardest time even operating those machines, or their machines go down and now they're looking for somebody to buy it or help them fix it. And people are quick to blame the content creator that they seen that piece of machine from, or the link that they bought it from, the company they bought it from, and now that content creator or that company doesn't want to help them fix their machine. That to me is one of the craziest arguments, because it ultimately comes down to the choice you made for your business. And it sucks losing out on money. Trust me, I understand that wholeheartedly. It sucks to be in the hole. It sucks to waste your money on something. It sucks to waste your time and energy on something. I get it, but that's also life. That's business. That's how it works. If you're not cut out for those types of setbacks and you have a hard time overcoming those types of setbacks, business just might not be for you. If you have a hard time taking accountability for the actions and the choices that you make, business might not be for you. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody doesn't have to be a boss. Everybody doesn't have to be a business owner. Some people make way better employees than they do bosses. And there's nothing wrong with that, because as an employee, you can always just blame your boss. You could blame management. You could blame how things are ran because you don't have control over that. So it's easy to push the blame on somebody else for what's happening. And I get that. And if that's you, that's perfectly fine. But at the end of the day, if you're a business owner, you got to learn how to take accountability for what's going on. You got to know how to pick yourself back up when you do get knocked down, because in this business, everybody gets knocked down. Everybody wastes money, everybody wastes time, everybody wastes energy on things they believe in. And as the owner, you try to justify your decisions. You try to justify all the choices that you make for the business. And you're looking for constant validation that you made the right decision and the right choice and the right moves. And when things don't work out, that shit kicks you in the nuts. But it ultimately comes down to, is that gonna stop you dead in your tracks from continuing to move on? Or do you just pick yourself up and just say, all right, fuck it, let's go with something else. That didn't work, let me try something else. This is how the game is. Doesn't matter what type of business you're in, shit happens, man. And it's all about the bounce back. It's how you pick yourself up. It's how you adjust. It's how you adapt to new surroundings. It's how you say, fuck it, that didn't work, but let me try this now. Instead of trying to place the blame on everything else, pick yourself up and keep moving. Now, once again, for the people in the back, everything that I show on this channel about the business and my business, these are the things that work for me. I've tried a bunch of different things and those things didn't work, so I don't use those things. Everything you see on this channel is what works for me. The blank t-shirts I use, the transfers I use, the equipment I use, everything is picked by myself because it fits my needs. You need to figure out what your needs are. You need to figure out what you can do for your business that makes sense to you. Because I use AS Color block t-shirts, does that mean you need to? No. Because I use Supacolor wearable transfers, does that mean you have to use that too? No. Because I use Heat Press Nation presses, does that mean you have to? No. All of this stuff works for myself. These are the things that I found along my journey to just help my life out. These are the products I like to offer my customers. These are the products that my customers love. We have different target audiences. We have different customers with different needs and different wants. You have to figure out what you want to offer to your customers. The information I share about the products I use is because this is how I'm seeing money. This is how I'm seeing success in this business. So I'm sharing that information with you. Doesn't mean you have to use that stuff. It doesn't mean you have to do exactly what I do. I'm just opening your eyes to more than what you're already used to. For the people that didn't know AS Color even existed, I'm glad I was the door to open up to let you know that they're there. Does that mean you have to walk through that door and use that stuff? No, it doesn't. I'm just showing you what's available to you. If it doesn't fit your budget, if you can't meet the threshold to order with them, if they don't have the color offerings or the size offerings that you want, find another blank t-shirt company. There's thousands of them out there. Find one that works for you, that offers everything you want, that fits your budget, that's the quality that you like, and that's something that your customers want. Same exact thing goes for transfers. There's thousands of transfer companies out there, different ink formulas, different print methods. Find what works for you. I enjoy screen printed transfers. That's why I use people like Supacolor. That's why I use the Supacolor wearable. That's why I don't use DTF. Does that mean DTF's bad or any other transfer company's bad? No, it's not. I just found the transfer that I like and that my customers like. I like the durability. I can lay them down. I have no issues with it. So I'm gonna continue to use them because it makes my life easier. But your life and my life, two totally separate things. What works for me might not work for you. What I like, you might not like. So be a free thinker. Think for yourself and do what works best for you. Stop letting the content creators do all the thinking for you. We're just providing the information. You as the business owner have to do right by your business. If you have any questions or complaints about this video, please let me know in the comments. If you wanted to, you can always follow me on Instagram, Big Brando TV. That's where you can see me pressing up shirts and working in the shop. All right, catch you guys on the next one, man. Yeah.